Hello students, we have seen various types of instructions for ladder programming. So let us see the examples of ladder programming. So the first example is ladder with multiple outputs. So as you can see, there is one input, that is switch, and it is having two outputs, output A and output B. Output A and output B are connected in parallel to each other. Note that two outputs cannot be connected in series, but you can connect two outputs or multiple outputs in parallel. See the timing diagram for this. So when the input is 0, output A is 0, output B is also 0. When the input is equal to 1, output A is also equal to 1 and output B is also equal to 1. So whenever you press the switch, output A, suppose it is LED, then both the LED, output A and output B will glow. Then the second example is ladder diagram with multiple inputs and outputs. So here it is input A, it is given to both output A and output B, but the output B is connected with the another switch, another input, that is input B. So let us see a timing diagram for it. So see, input A is equal to 0, input B is equal to 0, that means both the switches are open, input A and input B are open. At that time output A will be 0, okay, and output B will also be 0. For the next time, when the input A is equal to 1 and input B is equal to 0, that means the first switch input A is pressed and input B is unpressed. Then at that time the output A will be 1, okay, and output B will be 0. Why output B is 0? Because the input B is open, input B switch is open, so whatever is the current for after switching on of the input A will not flow up to output B, so output B is 0. Okay, and when input A is equal to 1, input B is equal to 1, both the output A and output B will be 1. Okay, so when the both LEDs will glow when switch A and switch B both are pressed, both are having 1. Next, so here is one example for draw ladder diagram for the given logic diagram, and in this logic diagram two gates are connected. The first is OR gate, second is AND gate. OR gate is having inputs as A and B, and the output of that OR gate is connected as one input to the AND gate, and the another input to the AND gate is C, and overall output is equal to Y. Now see, the OR gate having the inputs A and B is represented as the two switches, the two open switches connected parallel to each other, and in series with that C is connected. Okay, so see, A and B will form, A and B in parallel will form a OR gate, and its output is connected to the C, and it forms the AND gate. Okay, its output of OR gate and another input C are in series. So as we know, AND gate is represented by the series switches in ladder diagram. So this combination given in this ladder diagram gives you the equivalent diagram of the above, that is logic gate OR with inputs A and B, and another logic gate AND which is having first input as the output of OR gate and second input as C, okay, with the output Y. Okay, so that is whole formed by these three switches, A and B connected in parallel and C is connected in series with that. Okay, and the total output is equal to Y. So this is how the ladder diagram can be drawn. So as we know, for the AND logic, two open switches are connected in series. Okay, remember that. And for OR logic, two open switches are connected in parallel. Next example. So in this example, two OR gates are given. First OR gate is having inputs as A and B. Second OR gate is having inputs as C and D. And the outputs of first OR gate and output of second OR gate are the inputs to the AND gate, and overall output is Y. Okay, so see how can be ladder diagram drawn. A and B are connected in parallel. The two open switches A and B are connected in parallel, that will form the first OR gate. C and D will be connected in parallel, that will form another OR gate. Okay, and whatever is the output of first OR gate and the output of second OR gate will be in series to form the AND gate, and the overall output is available as Y, and that will indicated by one output device, suppose LED. Third example. Draw logic diagram for the given draw ladder diagram for the given logic diagram. Here there is one AND gate. Okay, its inputs are A and B, and there is one OR gate. So for that OR gate, the output of first AND gate is considered as input, and its second input is C, and overall output is Y. Okay, so C, for the AND gate, it is represented as the series switches, open switches in series. See, A and B in the ladder diagram are connected in series. Okay, then we have to represent the OR gate in the ladder diagram. So the second input is C, that is connected in parallel. Okay, so whatever is the output of AND gate and C input are now in parallel, so they form the OR gate, because OR gate is equivalent to the two open switches in parallel. So first thing will give you A into series B will give you one input to the OR gate, and the second branch in parallel will give you the second input C to the OR gate, and whatever is the output will be indicated by the Y, that is the output device LED. Next example. So here there are two AND gates. Okay, inputs to the AND gate, first AND gate are A and B, inputs to the second AND gate are C and D. Whatever are the outputs of first and second AND gate will be connected as input to the OR gate, and overall output is given as Y. Then the first AND gate will be represented as the series switches, two open switches in series A and B. Then second AND gate will be represented as two open switches in series C and D, and whatever is the output of these two AND gates should be ORed. Okay, so these two branches are connected in parallel, so they will form the OR operation, and its output will be indicated by the output device Y. Okay, so let us move to the fifth example, and it is draw a ladder diagram for given logic diagram, and this logic diagram is having one AND gate, and its first input is B, it is inverted B. Okay, so one NOT gate is connected to the B, so after that we will get B bar, isn't it? So first input to the AND gate is B bar, and second input to the AND gate is A. Okay, so let us represent it. So as we know, AND gate is represented by two switches in series. Okay, so first switch is A, which is open switch, and second is B bar. So B bar is represented by the closed switch. So both are connected in series, to represent the AND logic, and its output is Y, that is output device LED. So it is very simple example. And then next one, draw ladder diagram for given logic diagram. Okay, so first is the OR gate. It is having the inputs A and B. Its output is first input to the AND gate, and the second input to the AND gate is C bar, and C bar can be represented as the input C with the inverter or NOT gate, that will give you the C bar. Okay, now C, A, B, that is OR gate. So A, B are connected in parallel in ladder diagram to form the OR logic. Then as we have to feed the first input to the AND gate as the output of this OR logic, so it is here, and then C bar. Okay, so that is the second input, and so it forms the AND logic, and its output device is Y. Seventh example, draw ladder diagram for given Boolean expression, and the Boolean expression is A dot B dot C plus D. Okay, so A dot B dot C can be represented by the series switches as shown in the ladder diagram, and plus D, so plus D is represented as the parallel branch. So D is in the parallel branch, and overall output is the Y. Then example number 8, so draw the ladder diagram for given Boolean expression, and the expression is A bar into B plus CD. Okay, so B plus CD first. Into that CD, so let us go from the right side to the left side. So C into D can be represented as two switches in series. Okay, now plus B, so plus B can be represented as one parallel branch. Into that B switch is taken, and into A bar, so A bar means closed switch, so that is in series with this whole B plus CD. Okay, and Y is the output device. So see it again, very simple to understand. C into D means two series switches, plus B is one parallel branch into that B switch, into A bar, so A bar is closed switch, and that is in series with B plus CD. Example 9, the Boolean expression is Y is equal to A bar B plus C. So A bar B can be represented as inverted A, that is closed switch A into B. Okay, plus C. So plus C is in the parallel branch. So this is the representation for Y is equal to A bar B plus C in the ladder diagram. Next example, the Boolean expression is given by Y is equal to A plus B into CD. So A plus B is given by A and B in parallel. Okay, then C into D is given by C and D in series, and A plus B and CD are in series, as you can see here. Next Boolean expression is Y is equal to A bar B C bar plus D E bar F. Okay, so A bar B C bar are the three switches in series. So first is A bar is closed switch, then B C bar is also closed switch. Three A B C are in series, then D E bar F. They are also in series. So D, for E bar we will take the closed switch, and for F we will take the open switch, and both these branches, that is A bar B C bar and D E bar F, are in parallel. Okay, for plus operation we will take them in parallel, is equal to Y. Next example, y is equal to a bar plus b, okay, plus a bar plus b plus c bar. Okay, so we have to simplify this expression. So how to simplify this? See, a bar into a bar means a bar, sorry, a bar plus a bar is a bar, then b plus b is b, and what is remaining is c bar. See, once again we have to simplify this. So ignoring the brackets we will get, since there is plus sign, we can ignore the brackets. So the whole expression will become y is equal to a bar plus b plus a bar plus a plus c bar. Okay, now let us take the similar terms together, that is a bar plus a bar will be equal to a bar, then b plus b will be equal to b, and the next term is c bar. So overall expression will become y is equal to a bar plus b plus c bar. So see, since there is plus sign, they will be in series. So it is represented in ladder logic, a bar that means closed switch, then b that is open switch, and then c bar that is closed switch is equal to y, the output device. Next example, the Boolean expression is given by a bar bc plus a b bar plus a bar b c bar. Okay, so even though the equation is lengthy, it is very simple. You have to represent each branch separately. See, take first parenthesis, that is a bar b c. Okay, so a bar is represented by closed switch, then into series b into series c plus a into b bar, so that is third branch, c the third branch, a is open switch, b bar is closed switch, plus again in parallel branch a bar that is closed switch, b that is open switch, and c bar that is the closed switch. So this is given to the output device. Whatever is the output of this combination is reflected to the output device y. Next, the expression is y is equal to a bar into b plus c plus b into a plus c bar. Okay, so a bar into b plus c, first branch, see the first branch, b plus c is represented as b and c open switches connected in parallel, into a, so that is connected in into a bar that is connected, a closed switch is connected in series. Next, plus b into a plus c, so b into a plus c bar, a plus c bar is represented as a parallel to c bar. Here a is open switch and c is closed switch, since it is c bar. Then into b, so that is in series with that b. So whatever is the output of this combination will be reflected to the output device y. Next example. Draw a ladder diagram for the given logic table. So here one table is given, and according to that you have to design the ladder logic. No logic diagram is here, just one table is given. Okay, so in that switch SW is the input device, lamp is the output device. So in the first condition, switch is equal to 1. In that case, lamp should be equal to 1. The lamp should glow. In the second case, switch is equal to 0. Then the lamp should not glow. So there will be only two devices, one input device that is switch, one output device that is LED or lamp. So let us connect them in series. One open switch is taken, and one lamp is taken. See in the ladder diagram. So whenever switch is equal to 1, that is pressed, okay, when the switch is closed, previously it is the open contact, so when we press this switch, it will become the close contact. Whenever it becomes the close contact, whatever is the power given to the power rails is applied to the lamp, because closed circuit is formed and the lamp will glow. So in this case the lamp is having the state 1. Okay, so when switch is equal to 1, lamp is equal to 1. When you release the switch status becomes 0. Okay, and power is not given to the lamp, so lamp will be off. So we can see that when switch is equal to at logic 0, lamp is also equal to logic 0. Okay, so here example 16 is reverse to that example 15. So switch is 0, then lamp should be 1. When switch is 1, lamp should be 0. So it means that when the switch is not pressed, lamp should glow. When switch is pressed, lamp should not glow. So for this purpose we have to use closed switch instead of the open switch, as we have taken in the example number 15. Here we should take the closed switch, not the open switch. So when the switch is closed, okay, as we have taken normally closed contact, the switch is closed already. So when the circuit becomes executing, operating, then the power will be given through this closed contact to the lamp and lamp will glow. Okay, so first condition in this table is satisfied. Switch is 0 means we have not pressed the switch, we have taken the switch as it is. At that time the lamp is glowing. But when we press the switch, means logic 1, the close contact will become open contact. So power will not be supplied to the lamp and lamp is off. So that is the condition 0. Next example. So here 2 switches and 2 lamps are considered. Okay. So for switch is equal to 0, switch 1 is equal to 0, switch 2 is equal to 0, lamp 1 should glow and lamp 2 should not glow. Next, for switch 1 is equal to 0, switch 2 is equal to 1 lamp should and lamp 2 should be off. For switch 1 is equal to 1, for switch 2 is equal to 0, both lamps should be off. And when switch 1 and switch 2 are having logic 1, then lamp 1 should be 0 and lamp 2 should be 1. So we have to make the combination of the switches as taking reference in the example number 15 and example number 16. See, now consider only lamp 1, okay, the part of table which contains switch 1, switch 2 and lamp 1 only. Okay, so for 0 0 it should be 1, for 0 1 it should be 0, for 1 0 input it should be 0, and for 1 1 input it should be 0. So it is equivalent to NAND gate. Okay, so NAND gate can be represented as 2 closed switches in series. So see the first rung in the diagram, ladder diagram. Switch 1 and switch 2 are normally closed switches and they are connected in series, and lamp 1 is its output device. So whenever they both are at state 0, switch 1 and switch 2, that is not pressed, then the lamp will glow. When switch 1 is not pressed and but second is pressed, then switch 2 will become the open contact, so lamp 1 will not glow. Third, switch 1 is pressed, it will become open. Switch 2 is as it is, it will be closed, so the output will be 0. And for 1 1, so if we keep switch 1 and switch 2 pressed, then the lamp will not glow. Okay, then so this is the first rung. Then second rung, switch 1. Now consider the switch 1 column, switch 2 column and lamp 2 column. Okay, so for 0 0 input, output is 0. For 0 1 input, output is 0. For 1 0 input, output is 0. And for 1 1, output is 1. So this truth table resembles to the truth table of the AND gate. So for the AND gate, as we know, switch 1 and switch 2 are the normally open contacts and they are connected in series. So it is in the rung 2. Okay, so go through all the examples and read them again. They are very simple. So once you get through these examples, you will develop your logic for drawing the ladder diagrams. Okay, so here is another example. Draw ladder diagram for the given logic table where switch 1 and switch 2 are the input devices, lamp 1 and lamp 2 are the output devices. Okay, so first consider switch 1 and switch 2 and output device as lamp 1. So for the 0 0, output should be 0. For 0 1, output should be 1. For 1 0, output should be 0. And for 1 1, output should be 0. So let us draw this. If we take switch 1 as close contact and switch 2 as open contact, we will get this logic in rung 1. Okay, then in the next rung, see the columns switch 1, switch 2 and lamp 2 from the table. So when the inputs are 0 0, output should be 0. When the inputs are 0 and 1, the output is 0. When the inputs are 1 and 0, output is 1. And when the inputs are 1 1, output is 0. So for this purpose, consider the second rung where switch 1 and switch 2 are there. Switch 1 is open contact, switch 2 is closed contact and the output device is lamp. So this will satisfy the second operation. Next, again there is there are two switches, switch 1 and switch 2 and two output devices. First consider the switch 1, switch 2. Okay, so 0 0, 0 1, 1 0 and 1 1 are the conditions, input conditions. See, when switch 1 is equal to 0 and switch 2 is equal to 0, lamp 1 should be 0, lamp 2 should be 0. So there is one connector connected between the two rungs. Okay, for the switch 1 is equal to 0, switch 2 is equal to 1, lamp 1 should be 1 and lamp 2 should be 1. So for that purpose, both output should be same is the logic. So for that purpose, one connector is connected here. For switch 1 is equal to 1 and switch 2 is equal to 0, lamp 1 should be 1, lamp 2 should be 1. Then switch 1 is equal to 1, switch 2 is equal to 1, lamp 1 should be 0 and lamp 2 should be also 0.